What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you're all having an awesome day. A quick one here on net gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. So right here, what do we have? The surprises came inside a level of minor support, a good level from where the price previously bounced up and bounced down from. So that is why I'll be counting this level as a level of significance. Now with that, we also have a completion of head and shoulder pattern on daily time frame. So it is valid on daily time frame, not on 4-hour time frame. So here, as you can see, we had a left shoulder, a formation of left shoulder, then we have a head, then we have a termination zone, then we have a right shoulder without a candle to go down to the previous lows. That will make it a valid double bottom, which we did not have yet. So far, it is a valid head and shoulder pattern. Now, if this candle turns to be a 382 candle right here, a daily candle I'm talking about, if this turns to be a 382 candle, that will be a good entry condition. I'll keep my stop loss below and take profit. I'll go 1-to-1. That is what I'm talking about on daily time frame. If using this pattern as if you're using the head and shoulder patterns on a daily time frame for your entry. I've not tested that on daily time frame, but it is a valid pattern, just to let you know, for a long-term traders. Now, on 4-hour time frame, that is also a valid bullish engulfing pattern, a weak signal, because I would like to see a rather price to come down and form a double bottom pattern for the strongest signal. But as the price is still in the support, it can still push up from here, and that can be taken as a risk. If you are a risky trader, you can take a risk for that by keeping your stop loss below 180 and then 1-to-1 for your initial targets. And you can also manage that trade. That's totally up to you. So for now, if this turns to be a bullish engulfer or a pin bar on a daily candle, that would be a signal the price will now gonna push up from here. With that, we might see some divergence in the RSI. If we have that, that is also an extra confluence. The price is gonna push up from here. So let's see how it goes. Getting a possible buy signal here. Once closed, we are good to go for our entries. Also, take your trades on your own risk. Please do not take my words on it. It's just my opinion, and this is how I personally trade, and nothing should be taken as any sort of trading advice. Make sure you do your own analysis. If it aligns with my analysis, that's cool. So next one, we have capital.com. Now it is the price here has a different pattern, not a head and shoulder pattern, but looking at this bullish engulfer. If we have that and using some discretion, as the price did not hit fully to my zone, and using some discretion, if this close, expect some bounce from here. Otherwise, if you're someone who want to wait for the good and better entry, which is right here, the double bottom pattern I've already mentioned, that will be a strongest entry to take if you're someone who would like to wait. Otherwise, that would be a risky but a valid entry if that closed as that. Next up, we have Nemix. Now, as mentioned yesterday, that we had a rollover, like I mentioned, that let's see how it opens. We do have a double bottom completion on this pattern, and that was a close. I'm not sure how it works with a rollover, but that has gone in your favor. I don't trade on rollovers days, but that was double bottom right here from the rejection zone. It pushed up and opened up in gap. Now, gap doesn't mean the price is always gonna go down and fill the gap. It might, but let me show you one example from the past. If you see here the March contract right here, that opened above in gap, and that never came down to fill the gap until the price reaches to the next month. So that is why. And right here, if you see, the price opened here in gap 25th of April, and as you can see, that massively pushed up and continued to push up, never came back to fill the gap. So that is just a concept or myth that a gap is going to get filled. It might not. So that is why I rely on my conditions and always keep my stop loss there in case of moves like this. Now, just give you a heads up, if that turns to be a bullish engulfer and this candle is that big, in that case, I will not take it as an entry. But if that turns to be a bullish engulfer, that will be in general a bullish pressure. Price might push up from here, looking at the head and shoulder pattern on the other platform. So it won't be a valid pullback entry, but it can still push up from here. For the next pullback entry, I would like to see some more momentum, then a pullback, then a bullish engulfing pattern. So for now, let's see how it goes. It looks bullish to me and looks like price is going to push higher from here. Next up, we have gold. Gold is pushed down from the anchor level, and as mentioned, that it is likely going to push down from here with this pin bar 382 candle that pushed down. So I'm not going to take a pullback entry or buy entry until the price come down to this zone, forms a double bottom pattern. If we have that, I'm gonna go long from this area. Otherwise, for the next pullback entry, I want to see a complete break and close above this high with a pullback and then a bullish engulfing pattern for my buy trades. For now, if that turns to be a bullish engulfer, still not a valid entry according to my rules of entry. Next up, we have silver. Silver's pushed down, and that did not play out right here. That was a good pin bar, but that would have been hit stop loss here on silver if you would have entered this trade. That would be a valid entry as well. So what to expect from here? If the price completely broke below 50 EMA with a couple of red candles, let's say 2 candles, then I start to look for my bearish pullback trades. 28.75 goes up to 29.05. Now it is a minor anchor support. not a major support. If you look here, the price pushed up and retested this level a couple of times as a support and resistance. Exactly similar as gold, if the price come down to this level, forms a bullish engulfer, in that case we're going to push up. That's not going to be a valid double bottom looking at this pattern, but if the price retest this level, forms a bullish engulfer, we have a chance the price is going to give us some bounce, and it must break above 50 EMA for the continuation towards the upside. So for silver, ideally I would like to see some more momentum, a pullback and a bearish engulfer. I wouldn't be go for a buy trade as it's going to be risky until we are below 50 and 20 EMA, and this is a minor level of support and can be a risky entry from here. Lastly, we have crude oil. So crude oil formed no conditions, so at this point we can just expect a range out of crude oil. I'm not going to take any entries unless the price breaks and close below this low to take my sell trade, or if the price break and close above this high to take my buy trade until we are in this level to take my counter sell trade. So for now it is just a range and it's not worth taking any trades for crude oil, as it's just going to give headaches if you enter crude oil at this point. Yes, if there is a dramatic news event, price pushes up or below and give us a clear indication it's going to push up or low, only then I start to look for my pullback entry, bullish or bearish. For now we are just in this range. After this push up we have no condition. I want to see a break below and close below for sell indication and close above for the buy indication. So let's see how it goes. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you're getting value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you did good. See you guys in the next one. Till then, take care.